Hey, this is Jimmy Riley down in southwest Mississippi on Giles Island. And we've been talking about the pre-rut and how to call to bucks during the pre-rut. What kind of calls do you make? Well, there's several different calls. You got your doe bleat, your estrus. Okay, you got that, that's a good one. And then you got your normal grunt, and then you got a snort wheeze. You got a light grunt, you got an aggressive grunt. So what do I like to do? And you got rattling also, okay? Crash the horns together. If I'm just gonna throw a blind call out there and I'm not next to a thicket or some really hilly terrain and I don't know that there's I don't have confidence that there's a deer within 100 yards of me or 150, I'm gonna rattle. I'm gonna rattle as loud as I can, okay? I want this to reach out as far as they can hear it, okay, to try to bring him in. But if I am next to a thicket or some hilly terrain, I think deer are close to me, I'll try some lighter stuff. I'll throw a doe bleat out there in the blind. I'll throw that out there. Now I don't do just one. I like to do one and then I'll do another one, because that first one he did this. And I throw the second one, that's a locator call. He's pinpointing me. And I might even throw a third one too. You're not gonna spook him off. Deer are not call shy. Don't kid yourself, they're not. They may not come, but they're not call shy. Or I might do a grunt, okay? And there's a lot of different grunt calls out there. I like the bold, deep-throated grunt. Just you can do some light grunting if you're in a tight spot, okay? But now, if I got a buck out there and I'm looking at him, and I've called to him, I've tipped the can, he didn't come. I've grunted, light grunt, he didn't come. I'm gonna get aggressive. And I've had this work many times. Don't be scared. What do you got to lose? He ain't coming. Get aggressive. I'm talking. Throw several of them out there. Deer do this naturally in the wild. And if he turns and comes, good. If he doesn't, last resort, and he's giving you the tail, heading up, and not running, but he's going the other way, try the snort wheeze. Now I do it naturally, just that works. That's worked for me a ton of times. They make them, different companies make snort wheezes. Simple as that. Now that's the last resort, because just about 50% of the time, that deer's gonna run the other way. Specifically, if he's been whooped in the past 24 hours by another buck, he ain't coming, he's gonna go the other way. But about 50% of the time, it works. And if he's heading the other way out of range anyway, what have you got to lose? So that's a few calling tips that's worked for me over the years.